It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a weird mood this week. Like, I'm so far, like, just on the mood scale, I'm at, like, maybe a 2. I just feel so tired, but I'm also at the same point of where I want to run away again. I feel like this happens every time of this year. Like, I'm looking at flights, I'm looking at Airbnbs, I'm looking at hostels, I'm looking at all types of things, trying to, maybe do a little getaway vacation. But the other part of me is just like, you think you can afford that? You think that you have the time to go on a little getaway, runaway vacation? I don't think so. That's a very nice thought, though. Very nice try. But gonna have to delete all of the things that I just saved about vacations and just deal with it, because I do have a big vacation planned in September. But at the same time, maybe I'll just take like a weekend and just sleep the entire weekend. You know how that sounds so nice. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I've got your 2 o'clock tea for you today. I didn't even know that she was pregnant, but Jennifer Lawrence just welcomed her second child. Congratulations. This one was a little scary. The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, his private plane had to make an emergency landing after suffering serious mechanical failure. Bet they're going to make a movie out of that next. I'm kidding. I wouldn't be surprised, though. We have a follow-up to Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That is in the works. So he wrote the script, but he's not directing it. And then we have Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. They're mentoring a new pupil in the trailer for Karate Kid Legends. I don't know if anybody's watched this. It's on my list to watch. The horror movie, Talk to Me. The directors are now talking about how they have a new one on the way called Bring Her Back. I got to go watch the trailer here in just a little bit. I totally forgot about that. I'm not going to lie. Season 3 finale of The White Lotus is going to be 90 minutes long. So that's cool. A diamond and denim outfit from Britney Spears that she wore in 2001 sold for $78,000. What? Bonkers. Insane. And next one, we got a new video from... Okay, so fans are looking for shots at Kendrick Lamar and Drake's new video of Nakia. So, interesting. Anyways, that's your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. All right, my friends, you're going to want to go and change your email address, because Gen Z professionals, I didn't know that was a thing, but they are using email to guess their coworkers' ages now. Basically, their idea is that your email has your name with no added letters or numbers, and so you must have been old enough to have gotten it early. Let's see. So, name, no added letters or numbers. Nope, I'm good. I'm not old. We're good on that one. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee. Yesterday was quite the day. In case you missed it, it was April Fool's, the worst day of the entire year. But I'm not going to lie, there were some pretty good April Fool's stunts pulled by brands this year. And so we're just going to talk about some of them. The #1 that I was looking at was Hidden Valley teaming up with Olipop, making 4 fake varieties of ranch soda. So classic ranch, garlic ranch, hot honey ranch. These are all sodas, by the way, just so you remember this. Let's see. We have, or the other one. Oh, the Duolingo World Cruise. So they claimed that they were partnering with Carnival Cruise Line for a 5-year cruise to help you learn 40 different languages. Honestly, I'd be okay with that. If it wasn't like a 4-year thing or a 5-year thing, maybe even just a couple of months to learn a new language, I'd be so down for that. Now, this one, I'm kind of mad that we're not actually getting it. Chocolate bread from Reese's. Like, that would be so good, especially since today is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Imagine having a peanut butter jelly sandwich on Reese's chocolate bread. Like, so good. Anyways, I'm glad we all made it. We can start to trust again. Not really. Nobody ever does. I guess this is a new fashion trend that's honestly kind of weird. I guess prosthetic torsos that have like chiseled 6-packs are now going to be a thing. Enough that it was on like a major fashion runway, and all I gotta say is please don't, because it looks really creepy. Z103, it's Katie Lee. I don't know if anybody's really going to care about what I'm going to talk about next, but you know what? I'm going to talk about it anyways because I know at least one person is. If you're like me and you grew up just using the itty bitty tiny perfume bottles from Walmart that your mom would get you, you know, like the Sweet Pea, the cotton candy ones that came in like a 4-pack. They were like really small bottles. But then you moved up to Bath and Body Works perfume. And then you moved up to Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. Okay? If those are the only perfumes that you've ever used, my friend, it's time to upgrade. Ditch those ones because those are actually terrible for your skin. Okay. Actually, most perfumes are terrible for your skin, but those ones are not the greatest. I've been on a journey of finding the right perfume. Okay? To the point that I'm looking at websites that actually send out free samples. And I've come to notice that the quality of your perfume is definitely worth it compared to a bottle of, body spray from Victoria's Secret, which honestly, I still love my Love Spell perfume. It smells fantastic. I will always love it. But there's a lot of things that go into perfume. Like you can actually sit there and you can smell the undernotes of everything in a perfume. It's insane. I may or may not have went to Ulta the other day and I was smelling all the things. At one point, everything just started to smell the exact same. But then I realized I learned something new. You know those little cans of coffee beans that they keep at the perfume bars? It's so that you can refresh your scent, your nose, because your nose gets clogged up with all the smells that you're smelling. You take a little whiff of that the coffee bean jar, and then you can keep going. Did I find anything? No, because I'm way too indecisive, but I think I've narrowed it down to YSL and Tom Ford are my top 2 favorites. Anyways, if you have any suggestions of your favorite fancy perfumes, let me know. 208-524-1033. I'm going to have to throw away my Bath & Body Works perfumes, though, because I smelled those the other day, and they were terrible. I'm trying to be a healthy person, but when we get snacks like this coming out, I can't help but drool a little bit because Cheez-It pizzas. I'm not making it up. No, Cheez-It pizzas are going to be coming soon in Kroger stores. So basically, it's a Cheez-It type of crust, and then we're going to get pepperoni, cheddar jack supreme, Italian 4 cheese, and I'm just going to say it looks really, really good. Z103, it's Katie Lee, and I've got your heart-to-heart for you today. So that's just a little bit of a news flash. Coffee is not a meal. Neither is a Red Bull or any other energy drinks. They're not meals. You can't just run on pure caffeine and spite forever because eventually your body's going to clock out, and we don't want that. So this is your friendly reminder from your friend Katie Lee here on Z103. Drink some water, eat some actual food, and take care of yourself, my friends. But also, at the same time, do it your own way. If you want to be that person with a giant emotional support water bottle, go for it. If you need a reminder app to bully you into hydrating, get that thing set up. Just make sure that you're fueling yourself with actual things and not just cold brew and chaos. Okay? Take care of yourself. I love you. But remember, nobody thrives on dehydration and gas station snacks alone. Okay? Thank you. Love you. You got this. Z103, it's Katie Lee. We got a pretty cool story coming out of ISU from eastidahonews.com. So Idaho State University's Samantha Carell, she is actually packing her bags for Osaka, Japan, because she has been chosen as one of 89 youth ambassadors representing the United States at the 2025 World Expo. So that's where 161 countries are going to showcase ideas for the future. Not going to lie, that's pretty sweet. So Samantha, she is a fine arts major with a minor in Japanese, and she has been obviously obsessed with Japan since she was a kid and even studying abroad there. And so now she'll be giving tours and sharing American culture at the USA Pavilion. And she says her mission is global connection, big ideas, and showing the world what the U.S. is all about. Honestly, that's a pretty cool thing for a college senior from Pocatello. So with that, safe travels, Samantha. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It's Katie Lee, and I got your daily dummy for you today. I feel like I saw this on an episode of Shameless one time. Anyways, so some thieves in Tennessee just pulled off a carnivore heist. They stole 80,000 pounds of beef from a meatpacking plant. So basically about $350,000 worth of steak, burgers, brisket. Nobody knows where it went, though. So this is what happened. The plant needed to ship the meat, and so they hired a trucking company called List Trucking Sales, which, surprise, surprise, wasn't real. It was a fake company, fake drivers, and, missing meat now. Cops they still have no idea where the beef went, and I have a feeling that with today's prices, that stuff is probably really hidden really well, probably underground somehow. So, just saying, if you hear about a guy selling discount ribeyes out of his trunk, you might want to just, avoid that and walk away, unless it's a really good price. Z103, it's Katie Lee and my friends. I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.